take two, action. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, January 19th. I'm Gunarm9. Call me Dine. Welcome to part 14 of Let's Play Breath of Fire 2 Retranslated. Completely ignore that mess up at the beginning, and we'll continue on. Anyway, if I wasn't done gushing about Nina enough in the last full video, I forgot to see what the party members had to say about the situation, so we'll start with her and talk to Dace last. This is no time for mourning. Besides, Mina would be upset if she saw me crying. That was probably a little too cheerful, but oh well. I wish I could think of something I could say to Nina. Ah, don't worry, Lynn. Just be her friend. Be there for her. Rena. Oh, poor Bosch. He had a huge crush on her. Probably hurt him just as much. Nina laid down her life out of love for her sister. Let's repay that debt by getting to Evrai and putting those book-thumping bastards out of commission. Oh, Aspara! Language! That's probably the first time he used an exclamation point in one of his sentences, too. I'll never imagine Mina could do something so brave and selfless. I guess it must run in the family. I don't even have any witty remarks or clever puns for this situation. We cannot permit any more innocents to be involved in our struggle. You know, Stan, when you're not acting like an idiot, you're really cool. Time to be yourself, man.
We must travel to Evrai post-haste. This battle, it is no longer ours alone to fight.
So this is the one time when the party members really start to unite behind the common cause, if you ask me. And as for Dace, I see the look in your eyes has changed, Nina. Calling you a sprout now would be an insult. You've grown into a fine woman. That is respect right there. Getting a compliment from the most powerful sorceress in the world. I'm not the only one who has that kind of respect, so that bravo, Dace. So, it's time to quit the fishing trip and go on what we need to do. Continue the plot. Lynn is required, so of course I'm taking her. As for who else, oh, I need a healer. You're in, Bosch. And of course we've got to fly there. And as Claris directed us, it is south of Pharma. I passed by it over in the previous video. Not hard to find at all. Amanda's Temple. In fact, it's right here. And in order for the game to tell you that Lynn is required, you gotta break some rocks. Doing what she does best and enjoys the most. Ha! Yeah! And there we go. Wouldn't let me. Claris sent you guys. Well, why didn't you say so? Come on in. Yeah, even if you... Actually, either he won't let you in or you can't break the rocks if you try to come here early. Our headquarters is right over there. Make sure you talk to our leader. Well, what do you guys have to say?
The Church of Ava spreads across the world like wildfire, but there are those who question their motives.
My girlfriend went to the cathedral and never came back. Hasn't written me any letters either. I'm worried about her. Everyone here has suffered thanks to those brave zealots calling themselves men of God. Any foe of Ava is a friend of ours. Oh, this is actually the HQ. There's nothing in the other building.
What is it? Whoa! Excuse me, I'm Taiga, the leader of the Resistance. So what are you guys here for?
Claris sent us your way. So are you guys for real? You're really gonna take on the church?
Oh, she's not wearing pants.
Hello?
Yeah, we're gonna beat the crap out of that phony church. Make the bastards pay for what they've done to everybody. We're great! Ava's no god, just a fraud. No real god would agree with all the crap the church has pulled.
So, I take it you guys aren't on friendly terms with the church, huh?
Damn straight.
On a side note, ever heard of something called personal space? I can't get his voice consistent today. Oh yeah, he leapt across the table and decided to walk back.
Sorry. There's no love lost between you people and the church either, is there?
You got that right. Come on, we'll do some redecorating on that fancy cathedral of theirs.
It's good to have strong allies like you fighting on our side. As a matter of fact, we intend to move on the cathedral soon, but there's been a snag. The ugly truth is, we need money to fight a war, and that's in short supply. The person who is funding our efforts went to the thieves' tomb and hasn't returned yet. Until our cash flow comes back, literally, we can't make a move against the cathedral.
Hey, how about this? We'll go to the thieves' tomb ourselves and bring your source of income back, kicking and screaming if we have to.
It'd be a big help to us if you could do that, thank you.
Okie dokie, we're all over it. Let's get moving. We're off to the thieves' tomb to find us a sponsor. When we bring money bags back here, we can join in on the raid, right?
Of course, by the way, I didn't catch your name.
No problem, I didn't throw it. The name's Lynn. See you later. So that dungeon we passed on the way back on the way to Highland is now finally open to us. If you go in early, there's just a huge line. They mistakenly got in line for Comic-Con, but didn't realize they were challenging a thieves' tomb. And now that we're required to go there for plot purposes, we can get in. Now there is a running joke in this game. It's actually not quite easy to pick up until the end game, when it lists the names of everybody in the game. And the joke is everyone in the Resistance in that small town is named after Disney characters. So that's my reasoning for trying to give Taiga the Tigger laugh. Actually, Bosch, you're our resident thief. You take lead. So, yep. Aside from encounters in here, and new monsters, zombie thieves. Well, we have undead. We can finally use Kyrie. Let's see how well that does. Actually, I should put Ryu in point simply because he's got the holy scarf on, or should have it on. I actually had to redo the part from the last video because I accidentally I made a mistake with my save states. Primary reason. So yeah, Kyrie is a very nice spell to use against undead. Screw Master Thief, I just want to get out of here alive. Well, you're right next to the entrance. What kind of maniac put this place together? This has to be a bad joke. Well, it can't be that bad, can it? Demi-spider, so it's a half spider? Well, the face would imply that it's half something else. Some kind of orc, I guess? What were they doing with the spiders in Mirkwood and The Hobbit? I don't want to know now. I'm sick of being a crappy thief. So I'll just stand here and stare at the wall. Now, unfortunately, even if you put Nina in point here, she cannot fly back up to the top because technically the holes are moving and everyone would just hit their heads. So I'm just going to try and avoid these and get all the treasure. Fail! Now, in this room, if you get onto a battle on those panels, the result will be different at the end. Bolt gloves and sun mask, those are old. What does this guy have to say? You've done well to make it to this point, but from here on, the gloves come off. Would you like me to explain this next trap? Please do.
An angry face means bad stuff will happen. When people get too greedy, bad things happen. Lose your Zenny, lose your life. You might even have to start all over. A happy face means good stuff will happen. You can find Zenny, you can find aid, you can even find a shortcut. A big grin means recovery. You'll feel a lot better, trust me. And finally, a funny face means anything might happen. It could be good, or it could be horrible. Hey, Kapora Gabora, we don't need to listen to the repeat. Got plenty of references already in this video, I love it. More Debbie spiders, they're not bad. Yeah, there is a very rare weapon to get in here by fighting on funny faces. I'm not even going to go for it. From what I know, it's really not worth it. Mainly because we have Ryu's Empire Sword, or Emperor Edge. Still used to the old translation. And quite frankly, everything we have completely outclassed. This is what we could get with that Star Sword, if I remember correctly. Okay. Anubis Mummy. Well, he's probably also undead. He better be, being called a mummy after all. If I remember correctly, Tapita also learns Kyrie. So,
That probably ups his usefulness quite a bit. Unfortunately, we have no need. One zenny. Okay, I'm going to cast smoke. There's no boss in here. I should have gotten into a battle first. Oh well. What's the worst that could happen? I think that's the only chest in here, too. Drop 5 irons at Elvis, okay. I got more than enough money. Romero Brace. Okay, that is a very useful accessory. It prevents zombification. And what is the point in using smoke? Foul breath. That will zombify everybody. It looks like it didn't work. Oh, that is a wonderful spell. Spray with poison gas? Well, we got Bosch. He can purify us. I have smoke on! I have the Holy Brace equipped! What is up? Now, I've complained about the encounter rate enough in this game, but unfortunately it's still gonna get worse. Ow. I do want some initiative so I can run, but unfortunately I'm at the point of the game where it's if you waste a turn, you could very well end up dead. Yeah, he has it equipped. I don't know why. I don't know why the encounters are still as bad as they are. Oh, I got the happy face at least. And the next dungeon is pretty much the same because it's full of undeads with an insane encounter rate. And the annoying thing is you actually have to go in there twice. But that won't be that bad. Our specialty? A shortcut! Excellent! Well, that takes us right to the exit here. And hey, we haven't seen you in a while. Who are you again? Portly. Hey there! Could you one of your people please hit that switch if it's not too much trouble? What? No, I'm not stuck! Whatever gave you that idea? Yeah, so you decided to challenge the Thieves' Tomb too, eh, Patty? Anyway, you still look kind of familiar. Happy music! Finally, the legendary treasure's mine! Soon the whole world will know with effective thief Patty is the greatest thief who ever lived! The greatest thief who ever lived kind of built this thing. You're still like, what? How the hell can it be empty? No fair! This place is rigged! I demand a recount! Well, they don't call this place a Thieves' Tomb for nothing! Look at this place! Doc or Dumbbell or whatever his name was sure didn't want anybody unworthy getting his treasure! How many more traps and puzzles does this place have? The old thief has just had to have gotten bored eventually. Well, this is the oldest trick in the book. A careful examination of the treasure chest reveals a tiny switch inside. Ryu presses the switch. And so therefore we win the trial! So we'll just walk by this conveniently open door while she's still looking around.
Ryu obtained the thief's emblem.
Selling this treasure will give the resistance the funding it needs to purchase weapons. Unfortunately, we get out-thiefed. Oops, silly me! Looks like it was the real deal after all! See you people later, maybe. So yeah, she takes the Thieves' Emblem. Unfortunately, exit does not work. Exit does. We have had what, 2 dungeons where exit works? Oh, that one's still lured. Game, why must you waste our time like this? Oh. Okay, now exit works. Thank you, game. I guess because there were no mosses and there didn't count as a dungeon area. That's what I was trying to think. Okay, back to the resistance base. I don't remember the new name for it either. I want to call it Cotland, but that's the old translation still. Now, there is an optional fight coming up here. There's no way to win it. There's really no point in doing it. I'm going to skip it. Kano, that's what it's called in this one. Ah, wrong button. The annoying thing is... No, we'll see it. We'll see in a bit. Oh, there are people in here. Our leader's a brave man, kind too, but he freaks out in tight spaces. It's a minor weakness, but it worries us. Hey, he's a huge guy. Who wouldn't? We're gonna rip the church's mask off and reveal them for the wicked bastards they are. We've been able to arm ourselves with the money Patty brought. Your days are numbered now, Habalk. Claris hasn't reported back in a long time. Do you think she's okay? Yeah, they were kind of zeroing in on our location when we escaped. Hope she's okay.
We got this sexy saxophone music. Thanks a lot. Because of you, our sponsors return safe and sound.
Can we join on the fight too? Can we? You promised.
Of course you can. But there's something I want to ask you first. Oh, it's serious. He's walking around the table.
Taiga? You're going kind of goofy-eyed.
I love you, Lin. I've loved you since the moment I saw you. I want to marry you, Lin.
What did we just do? Say what?
It's true, Lin. I want to marry you. I can't live without you.
This is kind of sudden, don't you think? I mean, I know the dating opportunities for people like us are far and few between, but still, we only just met.
I know it's hard to understand, but I know we were destined to be together. It's a great idea!
Awkward.
Alright then. I'm sorry, but you and I have to talk. I'm not the kind of guy to give up.
Well, hold on. What's Ryu got to do with this?
I know I'm being stupid, but this is the only way I know how to do this. I love you, Lin. Ryu, I challenge you to a duel.
So we got our own personal cockfight going on outside. This is not a love triangle, you hamhead! Ryu's not my boyfriend!
Let the man speak for himself. So what is it, Ryu? Is Lin telling the truth that you're not her boyfriend?
Yes, she is.
And you would have no objections if Lin and I were to be married?
Well, if she's okay with it, that's her business.
No, it's good to hear. Sorry for calling you out like that.
Now, it is possible to actually get into a fight with him. It's unwinnable. It's a waste of time. He'll just mop the floor with you. He literally has infinite HP.
Game, set, and match. The better man wins the fair maiden.
We didn't really have the match, Taiga.
Alright, that's it for today. You're all dismissed. We attack the road chapel tomorrow. Make sure you get a good night's sleep.
Of course, she's got a lot on her mind.
You couldn't get to sleep either, huh?
Well, you just proposed to her out of nowhere! Taiga. Why'd you have to pick me of all people?
Well, it's like you said, we are the same kind. And you don't wear pants. It was love at first sight. I know it's stupid, but that's what happened. Sorry if I've annoyed you.
No, it's not like that at all. I'm happy you feel that way about me. You're a good fighter and a good talker. And that's a combo you don't find often. I like you, Taiga.
Then what's wrong with you and I?
Taiga, I don't think real love is something that flashes out of the blue like this. I like you and you like me, but I don't think we've gotten as far as love yet.
I don't get it. Anyway, when we hit the cathedral, stay close to me, won't you? I just feel like I won't be able to do my best without you there.
Sure, no problem. So she goes back to her thinking or falls asleep. Hey, Patty suddenly joined our party. Alright! Had a good night's rest? Our forces are en route to the road chapel as we speak. Get moving or get left behind. Oh, turns out she doesn't. What are you looking at? I just pay the bills and sit back and watch the fireworks. Plundering tombs takes a lot out of a girl, you know. I'll get back to phantom thieving when I'm good and ready. Well, as you may notice, Lynn is no longer in our party. And I have no means of switching party members right now. Usually it does that for you automatically. So I'm going to swing back to Pharma really quick. And bring in another fighter. Oh wait, I know. I have an even better idea. I'm going to swing back to Township really quick. I didn't think about this until just now, but we're finally going to be able to get some use out of a shaman transformation here. I showed Sten's alternate form the other day, and let's finally put him into battle. Even though we won't have the Wind Shaman for Nina, that's okay. But this will come in very handy. Okay, Nina, Bosch, Sten, Mason. We also got a new weapon for Sten in the tomb. Let's see if it's any better. Oh, not at all. That's the kind of the up and downside to knowing where the Manila stores are. Let's get started. We've already shown this one off. So, index. And it gets an even more of a monkey face from that close-up. I never did figure out exactly what they're trying to portray with that one. Alright, time for another flight halfway across the world, but we know exactly where we're going. Far to the south of Kato is the Road Chapel. You can go there earlier, but it's just acts like another Church of Ava, where everyone's worshipping, talking about how great their god is, being holier than thou. Well, I shouldn't automatically assume that, because not everyone's like that. Yeah, well, I'm a religious guy myself, but sometimes it's hard to avoid that kind of attitude, but just apply the golden rule.
I heard Father Manson brings only those he likes to take. He takes a liking to Evrai.
There's not a soul in sight. Where'd everybody go?
If we're going to reach the cathedral, we need to find that priest and get him to tell us how to get to Evrai.
The priest of this place, Father Manson, is supposed to know how to reach Evrai from here.
What the hell is this?
They must have been taken to the cathedral already. We just missed them. Now you're gonna repeat the line. Clear the aisle, please.
Damn, we missed our chance. Sorry to drag you out here for nothing, Ryu. I was hoping we could inflict some massive damage on their weak point.
Boring! And when Link gets bored, she breaks stuff. Damn it! Take that!
Hey, it's a secret passage.
You think they all went through that tunnel?
It's worth a shot. Good going, Lin. Looks like a long way down. What do you think, Ryu? You think we'll find Manson down there?
Well, he couldn't have gone anywhere else.
That's good enough for me. Go down there and check it out.
Yeah, the poor guy's afraid of the tight spaces. Okay, I did heal up. Yeah. High encounter rate, we gotta come through here twice.
I'm afraid I cannot let you pass.
So, mini-boss, save your dragon ability for this. Let's see. I want to save my MP, so we'll slice him. Come on, Sten, you're shamanized with a strength bonus. You still only do half the damage Ryu does. That's okay. This battle shouldn't take more than a couple rounds. Oh, rejuvenate. 100 HP restoration. Sorry, we're doing at least 3 times as much of that in one round.
Waste your turns healing.
Now the question is, are you the same soldier that showed up at Ran's mother's house in Pharma? Hey, I can just turn on auto if he keeps healing himself. This battle will be over in no time. Good shot, Bosch. Got him right between the eyes. A mystery helm. That's old equipment. I think that's the only one. There may be one more soldier, but we're stuck. We're stuck fighting these battles. Demon Spirit's a new one. Oh, not too bad. Now this is not the annoying part of the dungeon. That actually comes next. So living armor, more demon spirits. I'm gonna assume Kyrie will work on at least one of these guys. Let's check it out. Come on, Ryu, counter. Good shot. Yeah, do that to Stan. I'm not going to be using magic with him. Nope, no good. Oh, standard tactics apply. Hit it till it's dead. Excuse me, I'm trying not to burp. But this guy will go down one more hit. Good shot, Ryu. Not bad for experience either. We're starting to see the amount of experience you see around Monster Island. Aha! The old man was hiding. Now these arrows control the length of the hallway. So we want to go back and forth until we reach the right exit. A snake staff. So, oh my goodness, we found Jafar's weapon! I'm trying to remember, did he make it disappear or did he integrate himself with it when he turned into the giant snake in Aladdin? Wait. The worshippers are locked up in here. Hey! Hey! Come over here and talk to me! Where's the switch? We can get you out of here. I'm not going to wait for you NPCs to wander over here. That was actually pretty good. We got that far without a battle. These guys haven't... Oh, okay. I say these guys haven't given us too much trouble yet since they do regular attacks, but if I can't run away, I can't run away. We can take them down one round each, that won't be a problem. Not one round each, unless Ryu keeps getting critical hits.
Beauty.
I played the Bravely Default demo over the past couple days, and it was so nice watching someone evade and counter. If they were a ninja or a sword master. I think there are about 3 more extensions in this hallway. 2 or 3 more. It just gets longer every time. More caged worshippers. We can't let this stand. Easy! As long as they don't steal our MP. Definitely easy. Gotten better experience, though. How many battles are we gonna get on the way back now? One more escape attempt. Dang it. I don't have much to say. This is just a standard battle. Where would you shoot, aim an arrow at those guys? In the face? Alright.
Release the Kraken!
Why is it that anytime there's a movie or a game where you have a giant squid for a monster, that it always gets... a storm always blows in at the same time? Wind Waker is the best example I can think of. And with the boomerang, those are some of the most enjoyable fights in the game. But that should be the final extension. Mind Blaster. Now I'll go ahead and unleash one more Valhalla. Save the rest of Nita's MP for the boss fight, and we'll be fine. Oh, you had to take it from you. Automatic loss of power on the dragon abilities. Now, even now at this point in the game, Slice is still very useful, maybe because... burping again. Excuse me. Maybe because, unfortunately, Nita's attack power never does get overly high. Yeah, regular attack probably would have done 50 or less. Of course, it only did 20 to those living armors earlier. Quick heal up and continue forward. Vitalize. I want Bosch to learn his last spell, which is the defense up for everybody. And continue onward. I believe the way forward is north, so of course we look for treasure first. Ah, not Ryu again! Run out of MP before this is over. Well, I do have a few... Actually, yeah. You can buy the 20 AP restoration items in towns, which I really haven't done. I've been conserving the 100 AP restoration ones. So I can just refill them. Thousand zennies, that makes up for what we dropped in the Thieves' Tomb. Ah, good. I fought enough of those guys. As a matter of fact, go ahead and drop a smoke bomb and then restore MP. So yeah, these wisdom seeds, you can buy them in towns. I'll just have to keep up a decent supply of those from now on. I've seen these guys in combination. And to this day, I still don't know what Curse does. I don't know if it draws enemy attention to him, lowers attack power, or anything like that. Maybe it's in the instructions, I'll have to check. One more round will do it. I was actually hoping to record 3 videos this weekend, but I think this will be the only one. I say 3 because I want to leave a planned one off at a certain point. But that'll be next weekend when I hopefully record 2. So Purify does not undo curses. No, I have to use a Panacea then. I don't have a whole lot of them either. I usually keep inventory space open for for a treasure chest, but I'll have to reorganize my inventory between videos. One more try. Oh, dang it! Have we gotten an initiative at all in this video? Thank you, Ryu. The more counterattacks you get, the shorter this battle goes. A death blow would be nice too, but we're not that lucky. The only thing I'm worried about is if he curses us. Now, at this point in the game, if you're not over-leveled, I would recommend a minimum level of at least 30, maybe 32. The next video is definitely where you want to hit level 35 and no less. I have never been able to accomplish what needs to be done in the next video at a lower level. It has one of the easiest or one of the most annoying bosses in the game. So just a heads up, if you're following along, go to Monster Isle and get everyone you're going to be using to level 35. Well, finally gives us initiative right after I voiced my concern. Okay.
Oh, it appears we have some uninvited guests today. So what brings you to my humble hideaway? Something tells me you're no mere treasure seekers. Ah, of course. You must be with that feeble band of renegades calling itself a resistance, aren't you? My, you must hate the church so. But certainly your quarrel is not with me. All I do is bring the faithful to our great cathedral. I've committed no crime against you, have I? You took Lynn out of our party!
It is the dearest wish of all who believe in Lord Ava to worship at the cathedral. Naturally, I fulfilled that wish for them. Unfortunately, as a direct consequence, their souls were torn to pieces. Such a shame. So few can stand before the glory of the Lord Ava and withstand his awesome power.
Scarecord! Of course, the people in the dungeons are not going to the cathedral as well. It seems a certain fervor takes them when I leave them in there long enough. Eventually they will do nothing but offer praise and prayers to the Lord Ava, and such desperate pleas for release grant our God his almighty powers.
So how can you worship a god if you don't know his true nature? So we get a battle against some zombies here. Save or use dragon power. Go ahead and have Sten use the magic. It'll at least hit them all. And I don't remember if Kyrie actually hurts these guys or not. Let's go ahead and check. And I like Sten's pose when he casts a spell in that form, just raises an arm. Yeah, these guys will sap up some of your MP. But they're just more of a nuisance than anything else. Wait, an undead using Drain on itself. If this were a Final Fantasy game, it would give me the 30 HP. Okay, so Kyrie does not work against undead bosses. I couldn't remember if it did or not. Another round or two, these guys will be down. Nice critical hit there, Sten. And how much does lightning do in comparison? Okay, these guys are weak against fire.
Excellent! Excellent! Go on! Keep killing my minions as much as you please! The souls of the dead go straight into Ava's domain. Each one you kill offers our god even more power. Or better still, such strong souls as yours will make a rare treat for our god. Allow me to take them from you!
So yeah, here's some good old-fashioned nightmare fuel. Probably the most grotesque-looking boss in the game up to this point. But we can actually go all out, and I use up all my fire or magic with Sten. That is okay. Try Valhalla and then Fire Blast. Let's see which one does more. All right, boss, you're on unzombification duty. That's probably the most annoying ability this guy has. $167, so Purify and Fire Blast. Dang, Ryu, you did almost as much of that dragon power. Of course, we'll be getting the next one before long. Now, I think it takes about 3 rounds for the zombification to fully take effect. Of course, much better to take care of it quickly, sooner rather than later. You're a boss and your drain didn't work. Free attack round. Hey, Leo. Yeah, you got in just in time to wake up screaming tonight. What attack did you drain? I was watching the chat, not paying attention to the fight. Well, I used the wrong spell, but it still killed him anyway. Free level for Bosch.
Ah, how unexpected that a dragon brood should appear before me. But don't think for a second that you stand a chance against our lord. He already rules this world, and once he devours this latest batch of worshippers, he will finally emerge.
Well, if that's not ominous, I don't know what it is. Ryu obtained the road to Evrai. This object allows his bearer to freely enter and leave the holy city of Evrai. So, hooray for that! Unfortunately, we still don't get Lyn back in our party anytime soon. Now, as soon as we're out of here, I gotta come back in for a fairly well-hidden secret if you don't like to explore places you've already been to. So you may notice... Let's go ahead and... Actually, there are no more monsters in here, so I wonder if the worshippers are still encaged here. Oh, we freed him. Sadly, he was. Yep, when you find corruption inside of an institution of any kind, whether it be a church or anything, hard to ever regain their trust. So let's see what the other ones had to say really quick. Well, you were going to be sacrifices to a false god. You can leave now, lady. There's air in the light up here. Just head upstairs. I have to seal this place off to make sure no one else shows up. So with that back in place, now there's nothing in here yet. Head back out this way. Hey, they rebuilt the church and restructured everything. Pardon, young sir, who might you be? And what might you be doing in this house of God unannounced? Fooled you, didn't we? It's me, Lyn! Ryu, did you find that Manson guy and get him to cough up how to get to Evrai? Yeah, he gave us a literal road.
Pretty neat, huh? Could have fooled my own mother wearing that.
We found some robes and outfits and stuff up here. Isn't that nun costume just adorable? If I bleach it, I could pass for a nurse, too.
Part 2 of the plan is simple. We masquerade as worshippers.
And sneak into the cathedral. Easy as potato pie. Sweet potato pie?
We have everything we need now to begin the assault on the cathedral in earnest. We'll need to disguise ourselves as worshippers. Make sure you study the Gospel of Ava closely. You never know when a piece of trivia might save your life.
Hey guys, why are you all ditching me? Hey Ryu, do you mind if I stick with Tiger for a while? Your choice. Oh. Don't get me wrong, I like Tiger, but I'm just not the marriaging sort, you know? I'll be back with you guys soon, okay? Make sure everybody knows it. Well, you think letting her do what she wanted to do would help improve the relationship factor, but oh well.
It's almost time to begin the attack on the cathedral.
Ryu, did you study the Gospel of Eva? No, not yet. It was all done in a cutscene.
We'll probably get quizzed on the Gospel of Vive before they let us into the cathedral. If we can't answer the questions, we're screwed. Go find a church and learn as much as you can.
We're going ahead and taking the road to Everai. If you want to find out more about the Gospel of Vive before you go, just donate some zenny to a church. I hear they hand out copies of their book to big tippers. See you later, Ryu. We'll meet up at Claris' house in Everai. Don't forget to brush up on the Gospel of Eva, or I'll beat the crap out of you in the afterlife. I'll save you guys some time and money. No point in doing so. And thankfully the rocks are still cleared so we can actually get out of here without Lynn in the party. Now before I close off the video, we're going to return to the Road Chapel. Now some guides will mention that you can't do this until after the events at Everai, but you can do this right away. We just have to go back through that monster field corridor. The place is hardly abandoned, for real this time. Let's drop a smoke bomb, if anything, to make this go a little faster. Well, it's still a long corridor. Oh, couldn't escape? I beat these guys last time. I'll give it one more try. Thank you, game. Oh, so close. And the only ones I can't run from are the living armors. They're faster than the others. I'd come back into this room. Or maybe not. Okay, I was wrong. The guides were right. I apologize, guys. Let me double check though, because I could have sworn I could get in here right away. Because Gigi Cub was hidden behind that wall. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. That's again the perils of not doing a practice run first. Give it just one more quick look. That smoke bomb wore off already. Ah! Again! Damn, spiders, we fought these guys back at the tomb. They fly over the ocean and track us down here? Yeah, you better run. One more quick look. Anything behind the walls? Nope. Okay, yep, I was... My bad. So come back here after the end of the next video. We'll check it out. Let's make our way back outside. Actually got a decent distance without being attacked. So, of course, Lynn is going through a personal crisis right now. She honestly doesn't know if she's in love or if she even just likes the guy even more than being friendly acquaintances. That is something she's never really had to think about before because there aren't a whole lot of her tribe left in the world, so this is the time when she'll get to do a little soul searching. We're going to go ahead and head back to the township to regroup. And we'll begin the assault on Everai next time. So, got what we needed to do done this video. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, please remember to like and favorite or subscribe if you like it that much. I'm Gunarm Dine. Call me Dine. You guys have a good weekend, and if life is giving you a hard day, don't be afraid to eat your pudding with a fork. You take care.